Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Kendall. Welcome back to Two Friends Talking Sport podcast. Who's our podcast episode today? We have a special guest today for our podcast. Do you know him? It's
Not really a
Matt!
special guest, considering I've been on every episode.
I know, I'm just messing with you.
Yeah. Well, what's going on, everybody? It's the sports expert Max here. We are back with another episode of the Two Friends Talking Sports podcast. This is episode 29.
I can't believe we're 29. Season 3 starts in January. But yeah, how you been since last time we talked?
I don't know. I mean, there's been a lot of stuff going on in sports, a lot of chaos, and the NFL has gone off to a interesting start for sure.
Lot of weird. It feels like 2009 in the NFL this year.
Why do you say that?
With the top seeds in the NFL.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about?
Um.
Like the Colts are number one.
Yeah.
Steelers are number one again. Packers are number one. Just a lot of teams that are different. I like them this year, Max. I like the different number ones right now. What do you think?
Yeah, I know. I mean, teams like Indianapolis Colts and Tampa Bay Buccaneers are rolling their conferences right now. Actually, the Buccaneers being the first seed in the preseason, but the Colts is definitely a major surprise to everybody. So,
Hey, the Ravens just scored. What's it called? Mason Appleton scored. You know who Mason Appleton is?
I do.
He just scored for the Red Wings. What a beauty, man.
There we go.
But yeah, what else is new in the NFL world these days, Max?
You know, not too much. I mean, it's just right now, there is a coaching firing. Coaching firing has happened since we talked last, and we can get into that right now if we want. The
Sure.
Titans, they had the first overall pick last year, and once again, they're the first team to fire the coach. Brian Callahan, the former Bengals offensive coordinator who worked for Joe Burrow, just didn't work out in Tennessee. I think he went 4-19 in his tenure, and even with the win against Arizona, it was a sloppy win. It just wasn't enough to save his job, and now he's out of a job.
Oh, yeah. I was surprised when he got fired, but also not surprised at the same time. But yeah, Titans, are they going to be good this week or what? What do you think, man?
I don't know. I think they're going to lose to the Patriots, but they could look a bit competitive, I would think.
Yo, Max. Yo, guys. Max, GG's from the Browns and Pittsburgh game. You guys need better O-line.
Well, yeah, obviously, Jacob. States the obvious, bro.
Oh, it's very obvious. You guys need a better
O-line. We have KT Leviston playing tackle. That's a joke. Jack Conklin is literally made out of glass. So
I'm also made out of glass. I was trying to make a joke, Max. But yeah, NFL, it's been a strange world, Max. What do you think? It's been a strange year?
Has been a strange year. A lot of unpredictable results. My betting hasn't been as good in NFL this year as last year and the year before. So, yeah, it's been a crazy year for offenses and defenses, too. A lot of points.
But yeah, let's talk about what's your most surprised team this year?
Probably the Indianapolis Colts are 5-1. Daniel Jones has looked really good. Shane Steichen, a lot of people thought he was on the hot seat coming into the season. I never understood the hate. And look, he's 5-1. He's got his team rolling. Jonathan Taylor might be the offensive player of the year.
My surprise team this year has to be Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah. Why do you say that?
Because I thought Baltimore Ravens would be the first place. And what's your underperforming team so far this year?
My underperforming team? Probably the Ravens, but again, they've had a lot of injuries, so it's kind of hard to really define their season, whether it's been like they've just been a big disappointment or whatnot. But I would probably say them because it just feels like kind of the obvious answer.
Yeah, my very underperforming team has to be the Ravens as well. Do you agree with me? Let's go. The Ravens just won.
Nice.
Smell Town girl. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, let's talk about other things, Max. Anything else in this NFL world?
I mean, one guy that I wanted to talk about that's taken a leap is Drake May. The last couple weeks, the Patriots have gotten some nice wins against the Bills and the Saints, and he's looked like one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. He's taken that Justin Herbert type leap. He's gotten a lot of comparisons by him, and Mike Vrabel's doing a really good job with that team. So I just kind of wanted to shout out the Patriots.
I think it's the next Tom Brady.
You think so? There'd be something.
But yeah, who is your least performing quarterback?
My least
Who has
performing
high
quarterback.
expectations but is sucking this year?
I wouldn't necessarily say he had high expectations, but Geno Smith has been really disappointing. He already has 10 interceptions on the year. I think it's been just kind of tough for the Raiders. I feel like they could be a bit more competitive in some of these games. So
They won last week.
He's been, yeah, but I mean, but still, overall in the season, it's like they played the Titans. Kenny, is that really much of a win?
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, how do you feel about this coming up week of NFL, where you're going to see our picks video right afterwards? This video, the live stream. What do you think, Max?
What
This season, this week of NFL is going to look like?
I think it's going to look a bit more like predictable this week. I mean, I've been saying that for a couple weeks now, but it hasn't. So we'll see. But see if I'm right on that. But I think there will be a couple upsets sprinkled in there, of course, like usual.
There's always an upset or two. Let's go watch. Let's talk about college football lately. How do you like this college football? I think we're done with NFL.
How's college football? Ohio State's looking pretty good this year. How about the Indiana Hoosiers, though? They go on the road and beat the Oregon Ducks 20-13. They're looking really good. Curt Cignetti, one of the best coaches in the country. And speaking of coaching, Indiana has the spotlight, but another team that has the spotlight right now in the Big Ten is Penn State. They've lost 3 in a row, and guess what they did on Sunday? They made the big move that everyone wanted them to make for a couple years now. They fired head coach James Franklin.
He sucks.
Yeah, I mean, he just wasn't getting it done in big games, but he wasn't getting it done at all. He couldn't beat UCLA, he couldn't beat Northwestern, and that was the time to pull the plug. Just felt like there was a lot of frustration boiling amongst the boosters and a lot of pressure amongst the fan base, and they had to make a move before it was too late. So, Penn State with the season being over and Drew Allar being out, they decided it's the right time to make the move. And interestingly about the Penn State job, let's talk about some candidates. So, and the guy they will go after is Indiana coach Curt Cignetti, who we already discussed. But it's likely not going to happen. It's going to be too much money. They already paid a $50 million job. They're probably not going to accept the job anyway. But I think the most likely candidate right now and the favorite, especially given his press conference the other day, is Matt Rhule from Nebraska. He's an alum, I believe.
Who?
Matt Rhule.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
You want to know who my coaching candidate might be?
Who?
The South Florida's head coach.
Alex Golesh. He could definitely be a candidate for the job as well. John Sumrall from Tulane is another mid-major candidate. So, or Manny Diaz from Duke. He was the defensive coordinator there. What's that?
Nick Saban comes out of retirement.
That's not happening. I don't know why he would come out of retirement for 73. A lot of people are saying that, but say he's 73 years old. How much time do he has left if he comes out of retirement? Like 4 years? They don't want to hire a coach that's only going to be there for a few years. They want an actual coach that can set the foundation and make Penn State into a Big Ten contender immediately.
Talk to Las Vegas. They didn't do that.
Well, that's on them. That's a dumb move. Pete Carroll in the Big
I'm just
2025
messing. I'm just
makes
messing with
sense.
Las Vegas.
I know, but it's just crazy.
You know who needs to get out of job? I'm gonna say this. Sherrone Moore might need to get fired.
I wouldn't necessarily agree with that right now. I think a lot of the problems in Michigan lie that just Bryce Underwood just isn't developed yet. He's very raw. The one thing I've noticed about him, he struggles with his touch. A lot of his passes are too hard. And again, he just doesn't make it feels like he panics a bit too. He needs to develop a bit. So that's why I'm not putting it all on Sherrone Moore right now, but I can understand why some Michigan fans are upset because of the expectations they have from the Jim Harbaugh the era. What's going on, Jake?
What's up, Jake? How are you, man? But I'm worried that I'm hoping you think if James Franklin might be the next Michigan head coach.
Probably not. I don't know why Michigan would even bother hiring him at this point. I mean, I think it's
Michigan might need to go get the Indiana coach.
A school like Virginia Tech would be the more ideal hire for him.
Why Virginia Tech?
Because it's still a Power 4 job, but not a high-profile job. Just a school that wants to get back to maybe winning bowl games, getting to 6, 7, 8 wins, where James Franklin can kind of rebuild his value.
I have an idea, Max.
Yeah, what's that?
Goes Northern.
Oh, yeah, like that's gonna happen.
Hey, you never know.
We should go to Kent State. They have a job opening, Kenny.
No, we're the next head coach.
No, you're Division 2. We're FBS.
No, me are the next head coach.
Oh, yeah, we could be co-coaches, me and you.
What's up, Karam? How you been?
What's going on, Karam? We would get Penn State back to glory.
Hey, I did in college football.
Mm-hmm. We just be giving hand signals to the players for the play calls, and to be excellent.
Hey, Max, are you going to the Penn State versus Ohio State game next year?
Maybe.
But yeah, let's talk about how is everything else going in the NFL.
Well, we already talked about the NFL, but
not NFL, college football.
College football. Yeah, I mean, there's some interesting games this week. There's 3 ranked matchups in the SEC. You have Vanderbilt versus LSU. You have Alabama versus Tennessee. And then the other matchup, I believe, is Ole Miss versus Oklahoma. Or not Oklahoma, Georgia. And that's going to be College game day, I believe. So,
you want to know what's so surprising this year in college football?
What's that?
You know who has been so surprised in college football this year?
Who?
My boy from Ferris State.
Trinidad Chambliss. Yeah, he's been pretty good. He does have a bit of a funky throwing motion, which kind of turns me off, but he's talented.
Alexa, set time for 15 minutes.
This person asked, "Are you British?" No, we are not British. We are not British. We are not British.
I want my tea and crumpets.
Are we British, Kenny?
I want my tea and crumpets.
Well, yeah, we're British.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yes, we're British. I appreciate you joining the stream, Ovo Legend. Do you see that?
Hey, whoever you are, Ovo Legend. Welcome to the channel if you haven't watched our channel before. But yeah, what a British here. We're from the United States of America. Are you British? There we go. Are you British, Maxwell?
I am British. Yes, I was born inside the Wimbledon Stadium.
I was born in the London Eye.
No, sir. I was born when
Queen Elizabeth was our queen.
2004 Wimbledon. The winner of Wimbledon, the men's title, it was Roger Federer. I was born during the match. So my birthday is actually in July. I'm just kidding.
What is he saying?
I'm from Timbuktu. We play softball as well.
What is he saying?
He's from Timbuktu.
Where's Timbuktu, Max?
It's in Mali, it says.
Really?
Yeah.
But yeah, she had a British accent. But yeah, what's your biggest game you're gonna watch this week, Max?
For college?
Yes.
I'm very interested in that Ole Miss Georgia game. I hope Ole Miss finds a way to win. Give Uncle Lou humble pie.
And my favorite SEC quarterback.
Obviously, I'm going to watch Ohio State dismantle Wisconsin at 3:30.
Is Ole Miss going to be good this week?
I don't know.
Is Trinidad playing this week?
I'm going to say probably. Sounds like from what Lane Kiffin said today.
Okay. I'm a huge fan of him.
Yeah.
What's going to happen with Austin Simmons?
I don't know. He might just be the backup quarterback now, which would kind of make sense considering how good the brother has played, you know?
Hey, where we're from, football is soccer. Right, Max?
Yeah, football, soccer. We love
the Manchester United.
Yeah, Manchester United. We watch them all the time. What's going on, Frederick Trapp?
What's up, Frederick? I know Frederick.
You do? I never heard of him.
He just went to my college.
Yeah.
But yeah, how you been doing today, Frederick? Fred? But yeah, let's talk about hockey. How's hockey doing this year, Max?
Hockey's been interesting,
Rebels are now 3-1.
Yeah. The Boston Bruins are 3-1, which is interesting. They got to play Vegas tomorrow. I don't know why I said next week. I'm thinking football. They say next week. So,
I do, Fred.
Too bad Ken Doggy Skoldo to Emma. Yeah. He's a Northern Michigan legend, Kenny.
I do. But yeah. Red Wings won today. They're on a 3-game winning streak. They beat Toronto Maple Leafs. And they beat, beat the Florida Panthers tonight. That's a good job, Max. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that was a really good win against the two-time defending champions. Not just defending champions, two-time.
About reigning two-time.
Back to back to back.
They're not three-peating this year. Guess who's in first place now, Max?
The Red Wings?
Yes, sir. They're in first place in the Atlantic. What do you think about that, Max?
Yeah, that is cool. Because the Red Wings, can they finally make the playoffs again, Kenny?
I'm hoping. I've been hoping since 2009.
They haven't made the playoffs since, the Obama administration.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah. And that's funny because they had such a long playoff streak before that.
I know, Max.
But,
But yeah.
Yeah.
Hockey season's back. I'm very happy. Northern plays Colorado College this week. What does your college team play this week?
Kent State. I think they play at Bowling Green. I'll have to confirm. See if I can confirm it.
Not hockey, right? But
They're not hockey,
football?
no. Yeah, football. No, they play at Toledo. Yeah, they're gonna lose that.
They're playing the Toledo. Let's go to Toledo.
I don't know what Kent State plays in hockey. I don't even know if they're playing hockey right now.
They should have a hockey team.
Let me see. Kent State men's ACHA D1 hockey. Their next game is against, I don't know who this is, John Carroll University.
I heard of them.
So there you go.
I heard of them. I heard of them, Maxwell.
Yeah.
But yeah, how's your hockey team? You should go to a school that has hockey. At least my school cares about the hockey. What do you think, Max?
Yeah, I know. Imagine Kent State in Northern Michigan, though.
I don't owe you Taco Bell, Fred.
You used to owe me Taco Bell. Why do you owe him Taco Bell?
I don't owe him anything. Max, I don't owe him anything. You owe me Taco Bell. Max, does he owe me Taco Bell or no?
I mean, yeah, I would say he owes you Taco Bell.
Why?
You owe him Taco Bell. I don't know. I'm just taking his word for it.
Why are you not on my side, Maxwell?
I don't know.
Come on.
But yeah.
Nobody wants to be on my side. Okay, whatever. I never said that, Frederick. I never said that, Fred.
Remember you said if we drove you, you'd buy me. Wow. Where do you drive you to?
I never said that.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Kenneth Leaf. I don't know, man.
Max, why can't you be on my side?
Because I'm just taking his word for it. So
let's talk about this college football. Not college football. The NFL, MLB playoffs. Max, let's talk about the MLB playoffs lately.
Yeah, so the MLB playoffs, we have the American League Championship Series. We've got the Toronto Blue Jays and the Seattle Mariners in the American League. And then the National League, you have the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Milwaukee Brewers. The Mariners come in with a 2-0 lead in the coming into their home series. And the Dodgers going into their home series come with a 2-0 lead as well. So both road teams have 2-0 leads. But interesting result in the ALCS right now as the Blue Jays are up 9-2 on the road in the top of the sixth with one down, runners on second and third. First and second, so it looks like they are going to get a win. It looks like it's going to be 2-1. So we got a brand new series here, Kenny.
Yes, sir.
But again, I don't know if the Brewers can make much noise against the Dodgers. Dodgers are just going to keep winning it all until Ohtani retires. You know what's going to happen? There might be a lockout in 2027 because owners and fans are really going to want a salary floor, salary cap, something like that.
I know, man. Do you want a salary cap? Max?
I kind of do, but I wouldn't be mad if it was just a salary floor either, like $130, $140 million salary floor.
How is that possible? What are most teams paying? How much per team?
Well, teams like the Pirates are paying like $80 million, and the Marlins and the Guardians are paying like $95 million. It's not good. So,
why can't the Red Wings, not the Red Wings, why can't the Tigers sign anyone?
I don't know. I mean, that's on ownership. That's on Chris Ilch. So, gotta get his money up and not his funny up.
Are we actually going back into another lockout?
Possibly.
How long is the lockout going to be?
And that is a 3-run homer for Alejandro Kirk. It's going to be 12-2. Oppo Taco, but the lockout it could be a year or two. This is going to be some serious stuff because players want to get paid. But it's going to be really weird seeing a lot of these teams looking for a salary cap. So it could limit some salaries. So I do miss Josh Naylor. That's right, Karam.
Are you serious? Might not have an MLB Pro year?
Okay.
Max, are we actually going to have a lockout for a year, you're saying?
It's possible, yeah. It's going to be a very hard lockout. It's going to be a lot of tension.
What's the difference between this lockout and the last lockout?
So, I don't know. I mean, this is gonna be players versus owners. I mean, it was last time, but this time it's gonna be, and I think this is where the fans come into play. Like, a lot of small market teams are gonna be really in on this lockout, and it just feels like something that's not gonna get done immediately.
Are we at risk at not having baseball soon?
Possibly.
Why can't they fix it? Why can't they do it all? It's already 2-1 in the Hawks game. Why are we getting to a lockout already? I thought we just had one. Max?
Well, I think because the way the Dodgers are going, I think you could also make a case of rooting for the Dodgers to win this, because the more the Dodgers win, the more likely we get a possible salary cap. The MLB and the owners are not going to waver. So I don't know.
That is crazy.
Yeah, true.
I want NFL.
Wow.
Wow.
You have NFL.
Not NFL, MLB.
I know. But again, if it goes, then it goes. It is what it is. What it is. We got to get that salary. We got to get that salary cap, Ken Dog. We need it to be fair for the Cleveland Indians
and the Tigers.
Yes, sir.
What's it called?
What do you think's gonna happen? What do you think's gonna happen with Scooball?
I don't know.
There's already trade rumors, and his agent is Scott Boras. So
I hate Scott.
I know he's evil, bro. He'll be in hell.
Alexa, stop timer.
So
I don't want Scott Boras as my manager. Look what Crom said, Max.
And for bigger nugget. Yeah, but again, bigger market teams can still spend, but it's like, I'd be okay with just a salary floor if it just makes other teams like Cleveland and Pittsburgh spend more. So he doesn't necessarily.
Why don't we have
a cap?
You know who's going to a lockout?
Who?
Our boys, our girls, the WNBA.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. A lot of tension between the the head people of the WNBA, the commissioner, some of the people running the league office and a lot of the players. Very tense stuff going on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried.
Yeah.
I might not get my girls this year, Max.
Might not get what?
I might not get my girls next year.
Yeah.
Why is WNBA not paying their players more money?
I don't know. I mean, the product has become a bit more popular, although the WNBA finals didn't do very well this year, ratings wise. But maybe I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't really necessarily have a straight opinion on that right now.
Mm-hmm. It's so frustrating, Max. Basketball's the only sport I'm a fan of. Small market team, LOL.
Yeah.
But is the Thunder even a small market?
Thunder a small market? I don't know. Kind of. Yeah.
But yeah. Oh well. Well, are you worried NFL might not have a future? Not NFL, MLB.
I don't know, man. It's definitely going to be a long lockout if it happens. I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but I'm saying it's on the table. So, what's going on, Rob?
What's up, Rob?
So, yeah, Toronto's just dominating this game. And Shane Bieber, holding the fort.
Your old boy.
Yes, sir.
Who does the Cleveland Guardians might sign this offseason?
I can't tell you, man. I don't know. I mean, we already re-signed Austin Hedges, but I don't know what else we're going to do. I hope we can get another outfielder, maybe, even if it's not someone great, even if it's like just Adolis Garcia or Harrison Bader, I'm okay with that because it's an upgrade for whatever we've had the last couple of years. And if we can let a guy like Chase DeLauder develop, that'd be great too.
The Ravens.
Oh, I know, Karam. I said that. I said it was a small market thing.
You know who the Tigers might get to sign this offseason? You know who they're looking at?
Who?
Trent Grisham.
That's what I've been saying. I think Cleveland should consider Trent Grisham, but again, he's a lefty hitter, and we need more righties in our lineup. So I don't know if he'd be the best fit, but he'd definitely be nice in that short porch we have in Cleveland. He did a decent amount of bombs, I think.
What do you think about the Tigers?
Well, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say because Tigers is not really a short porch in Comerica, but a good situation could help a hitter, and Tigers might have one.
But also, they should sign Alex Bregman this offseason.
Yeah.
We need to solidify third baseman. Because McGonigal is our second baseman for the future, Max. Am I wrong?
No, I think he's going to be a great pro, Kevin McGonigal. I think he's as surefire as can be.
And also, is the CBA even over in 2027?
No, I don't think so.
But why are we going to?
I don't know. Is it? I think it would have to be over because if they wanted a salary floor, they could just do that now. But again, they're just going to wait until then because I think it's CBA. So
expires on December 1st, 2026.
Yeah.
What did they do in last CBA? What was different in the last CBA?
Doing the CBA, they were just kind of discussing a lot of different dynamics of the sport. They were, I don't know. It was just a lot of little things. So
this one's gonna be a major one, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
Why can't they deal for this offseason?
Obviously, I think the number one thing that comes down to the CBA is money. That's going to be the same thing with this next one as well. Players want to be paid correctly, and understandably so.
I get that.
Especially when you have to play 162 games in a season. You have to travel for 81 of those. So.
Max.
Yeah.
The Cleveland Cavaliers are waiving Killian Hayes.
Okay, that was expected. He was always going to be in the G League this year anyway, so I'm not really moved by that.
I thought Max is in shambles.
Why would I be in shambles over Killian Hayes? What are we doing here?
Oh. I don't know.
I
don't know. I'm sorry, Max. But yeah, I don't want. When is the NBA CBA coming out?
Yeah, well, time will tell. I mean, it might get figured out. It might be a bit of a long lockout. We don't know for sure, Kenny, but I'm just saying it's on the table.
NBA CBA is 2029.
Oh, the NBA? Oh, I'm not worried about the NBA. Are you?
No.
No.
The next CBA is for NFL. Is in March of 31.
Really?
Yeah, that's when that expires.
2031?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got some time.
And NHL CBA extended its labor through 2029, 2030, beginning in September 2026. Oh, MLB just, what's it called? They just changed their CBA back in, what's it called? This coming up year. Max.
Yeah, but the NFL, it might be before the next CBA. I don't know, but I know Roger Goodell wants to get an 18th game in the season. I don't know.
Sorry about that. I was just reading about CBAs.
It's definitely interesting. I'm not going to say this is necessarily CBA related. It's not, but Roger Goodell wants to have an international game like every week. It's crazy.
What's it called? NHL's adding 2 games each year now.
What do you mean by that?
There's going to be 84 games each year.
84 games? That is strange. Why do you need 84 games?
I don't know.
If anything, they should be adding less. There's a bunch of contact. They're going to get killed. CTE, Kenny.
Don't ask me, Max.
I'm going to ask you, Kenny, why are they adding 84 games? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Kenny.
Are you mad?
No, why would I be mad? I'm just puzzled. So.
But also, they changed the long-term IR rules.
Yeah.
Including a postseason salary cap on active player salaries.
Mm-hmm.
That's good, at least. Is 84 games actually bad?
I don't love it. I just stick with the 82. I just feel like hockey is not the type of sport you should be adding games in necessarily because of the amount of upper and lower body injuries that are suffered.
Where should they add more games? What series?
What sport? Honestly, I don't think they should add any more games to any sport. I think everything is just fine as it is.
Nope. They want more money.
I know they want more money. Nothing we
can do about that. Probably locks out over salary cap and salary for probably settles when both are implemented.
Yeah, it might be a while. That's not going to be something that flies over in a day or so. If you know what I mean.
Let's just get rid of Rob Manfred. I'm worried about the WNBA's CBA. Max.
WNBA, well, whatever happens there happens. I'm kind of interested. It's kind of entertaining seeing all the players and the commissioners coming at a head. Isn't that kind of entertaining?
Mm-hmm. Because the CBA ends on the 31st, Max. for WNBA.
Yeah, it isn't Manfred's fault, but it's going to be a lot of tension. That's all I know. No, sorry, Seelig, yep.
Whose fault it is, Max?
Just what Rob said, Bud Seelig.
Why can't they just fix it this offseason, Max?
Because they gotta wait until the CBA expires.
They can't. Why can't they just refinish it now?
Because the contract says not until 2026.
Can they do it during the season?
No. Sorry, Kenny.
They have to wait till the season's over.
And yeah, December 1st, 2026 is when it expires.
Okay. Why can't you renew it before then?
I don't know. You're gonna have to look it up, Kenny.
It's so weird. I'm sorry. I'm reading it. There is no current because agreement is still active. Max, you think we're going to get a lot of free agent signings on December 31st?
I don't know. Why December 31st?
Not December 31st. December 1st, 2026.
I don't necessarily think so. Players are gonna want everything settled. And if there's not going to be a season possibly, then why sign? You know?
Back in 2022, they did.
You don't know what the future is going to be.
Hey, by now we'll be talking about the Tigers winning the World Series.
Yeah, there could be small contracts this offseason, Rob. So
you might be in small contracts this offseason? Wow.
Yeah.
That means Kyle Tucker might sign a 1-year deal?
I could see it.
With the Detroit Tigers?
I don't know what the Tigers are going to do, honestly.
Hey, you guys signed Austin Hedges.
Yeah, Austin Hedges is back. He's our clubhouse leader. JT Realmuto. What about JT Realmuto?
He's a free agent.
I'm assuming that's what you're going to say, Karam. Pete Alonso, yeah.
Alex Bregman.
Yeah.
I'm a ghost, Max. Look at me. I'm a ghost. Max, see how random MLB player you're thinking about right now that you might you always remembered?
Tyler Naquin.
I remember him.
Inside the Park home run 2016.
Do you know who a random Tiger I remember right now?
Steven Moya.
No.
Gordon Beckham.
No. Grayson Greiner.
Oh, Grayson Greiner, catcher, yeah. Generational talent.
Do you remember him?
I do. Tucker and Bregman they do make the most sense. I don't know if they'll sign Tucker, but Bregman I could see.
What about Steven Souza Jr.?
I remember him. He played for a few teams.
But yeah, let's talk about the golf world.
The golf. There's really not much happening in golf. I know Europe won the Ryder Cup, but that was a few weeks ago, so it's really kind of dull there. Xander Schauffele did get a win, my guy. He won in Japan this past weekend, so that was good to see his first win since the British Open in 2024.
Is there any new? What's it called? Is there any new tournaments coming up?
I don't know. Nothing major though.
All the major leagues are done.
Brendan Bausch and Chris Shelton, Rob remembers. Yeah, pretty much Kenny.
What about the pickleball world?
How about tennis though? There is a really interesting story that happened in tennis. The world number 204, Valentin Vachereau, he's from Monaco. He won the Masters 1000 tournament in Shanghai, the big tournament there in China. And guess what? Guess who he faced in the final? His cousin, Arthur Rinderknech. So we had a cousin versus cousin final in the last tennis tournament, Kenny.
Hey, the WWT championship is coming out soon.
What's that?
The WWT.
I don't know what WWT is.
In Mexico.
What sport?
Golf.
Oh. God, you got Hedgie back. Yeah. Generational talent.
The Black Desert Championship. That's coming out soon.
Yeah.
But yeah. NASCAR. Max, let's talk about NASCAR.
I don't know anything about NASCAR, so I wouldn't know. You're gonna have to be the leader here.
NASCAR this Sunday, they're racing on NBC Max. They're on the Big Boys channel this week. You know where they're racing at?
Where?
Yes.
North Carolina? I don't know.
No, you know the racetrack.
I don't.
Starts with a T.
I don't. Kenny, I don't know.
Talladega.
Oh yeah. The movie.
But yeah, they're racing at Talladega this week.
There you go.
That should be a great racetrack. That's like what's it called? Where big wrecks happen. Why don't you watch some NASCAR, Max?
Because it just isn't that interesting to me.
But yeah, baseball season's over. I'm worried at baseball. Who's your World Series champion?
I think the Dodgers will win it all again.
Again? I hate the Dodgers. Don't you hate the Dodgers, Maxwell?
I wouldn't say I hate them, but I'm not really a fan. Not really a fan, no.
But yeah, we're going to end the live stream pretty darn soon, Max, because you know why? Our picks video comes live in a couple minutes. Max.
Really?
Yeah. It goes live. But yeah, how do you feel about this episode tonight?
I thought it was interesting. We had a lot of talk, especially with some of the the MLB, what our thoughts were on the upcoming CBA, NFL, some of the injuries that are happening, what might happen, what may be the outlook of the rest of the season. So,
but yeah, how do you feel about this coming of football and college football? What do you think about this coming week?
It's a lot of good games. It's going to be a really good slate all around, not just in the SEC, but all around. NBC is getting its end year. I know, Grom and Kenny Beecham, NBC Sports.
Hey, NBC comes out next week, Max. Oh man, Jacksonville State Gamecocks are beating the Delaware Blue Hens. Max.
Really?
Yes. Are you surprised?
No.
You have any bets on tonight's game?
I don't.
And UTEP Miners are beating the Sam Houston Bearcats right now.
Who's winning?
The Miners are beating the Bearcats.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Dude, Sam Houston State is booty cheeks, bro.
They're 0-6.
Dude, they might not win. They're not going to win a game all year. Phil Longo is going to be a one and done. I don't know why they even hired him as head coach. That was so stupid.
Who?
Phil Longo. He was the former offensive coordinator at Wisconsin.
Wow.
He sucks. He hasn't been a head coach since high school. So I don't know why they
Really?
even hired him. Yeah. Like, it's so bad, bro. He's about to lose his job.
About to lose it.
That's what Kevin Stefanski's going to do, though, on Sunday.
About to lose
Rob has not picked the Browns yet this year. So Rob actually, if Rob doesn't pick the Browns this year, he actually had us going 0-17. That'd be pretty funny.
About to lose his job.
Well, Kenny, it's the Ivy Code. The Browns. They have a bunch of Ivy League nerds in their front office that have a plan that's not conducive to NFL football.
Yep.
You know it, too. You know it.
Packers.
Kenny, me and you need to call out the Ivy Code.
How are the Packers so good? Lose to you guys.
How are the Packers so good to lose to you guys?
How did the Packers lose to you guys?
Jordan Love just didn't play well.
How do you feel about NBC's back on? How do you feel about NBA's back on NBC?
You know, it's interesting. I'm really interested to see what happens. There's going to be some interesting people on there too.
Like who?
Like we're gonna be Gail Luke.
So.
Like who?
I don't know. I heard Michael Jordan was going to have a segment or something. King of the fourth quarter, Kenny Beecham, you know.
Mike Tirico?
Yeah. Football. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Rob. That is what I'm saying. We don't have football guys. We just have a bunch of analytical nerds running the show. Like, it's a joke. We need a people want to say we should hire like Joe Brady, Cliff King. No, I don't want guys that just people want to just hire guys because of a brain. No, we need actual football guys. Like guys you're going to run through a wall for, and guys that want to coach and construct the football team the right way. Brian Flores, Robert Saleh, Mike McCarthy, John Gruden, someone like that. That's who you need in this building. Not on any other of that crap. No Mike McDaniel either. Don't even mention him. I don't think so, Rob. His offense is just so limited. It's just not conducive to NFL football. It's a 10, 15-yard box, and nobody wants to play in it. Baker Mayfield couldn't run it. Deshaun Watson couldn't run it. Who can run that? Joe Flacco. The only reason why he could run it is because he was just throwing, a bunch of he wasn't really running it though. He was just kind of throwing the ball up in the air, and it worked.
Mm-hmm. There's some passion.
We're 20, dude.
Oh, brother. Packers need... Do you think the Packers beat the Cardinals this week, Max?
I mean, we already went over this. Yeah, I think they will.
No, we didn't. Nobody knows what we picked this week.
Well, I think the Packers have a good chance at winning that game. I'm not going to say it's a lock, but Josh, no. I'm just screw that. You can keep him as offensive coordinator. That dude's a joke. I remember before we hired Stefanski, we were going to hire McDaniels, but he wanted full control. And then Jimmy Haslam was like, "No, I'm the owner of this football team. I'm a billionaire. If anyone runs this team to the ground, it's going to be me. Get away, Josh." So,
Did you know that Packers almost signed Josh McDaniels as their head coach back in 2019?
Well, he sucks. Nobody will ever hire him as head coach again. Maybe a college team. And I don't even think that'll happen. So.
And they're like managers. Like if you're a manager at Walmart, is that deadbeat too? Or if you're the owner of the store, is that deadbeat?
But yeah, our video comes out pretty soon. Max, what do you think about our video coming up?
I think there's some interesting talk in there. Some picks.
Daniel's a Hall of Famer caliber offensive coordinator, but can't head coach a coach. Wasn't Josh McDaniel already been a head coach before he went to Las Vegas? Max?
Yeah, he was the coach of the Broncos. He did terrible there. Yeah, he's just not a leader. He's not a leader of men. That's what the Browns need, though. They need a leader of men. A lot of people are saying if John Harbaugh somehow just leaves the Ravens, the Browns should hire him. No, he's another analytical nerd. There's a reason why he hasn't won a Super Bowl in 13 years with great teams. He's an analytical nerd. It's just not going to work. Here's the thing. The Lions, do they use analytics? Yes. But they have a football guy in there at head coach that actually cares. He wants it done this and that way. The Browns don't have that. They're all in on analytics. It's bad. And same with the Ravens. They're mostly all in on analytics too. So, do you need analytics to be a successful football team? Yeah, but not to the point where it's your focal point. I wouldn't hire Colin Shepard right now. I feel like he's too inexperienced right now. That's just my opinion. But I don't hate it.
Yeah, Amir. I'm calling down now.
Amir's so weird.
Why is that?
He's not a good guy.
What's that?
Amir's not a good guy.
Okay, that's your opinion. I didn't say he was the best guy either, but yeah, their defense is terrible. Matt Eberflus is a horrible defensive coordinator. He shouldn't even be coaching in the NFL at this point. He should be like a position coach, like a D-line coach. I don't know. The brother is just not great. Eberflus. So
Mike Zimmer's not that bad of decent DC.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you watching?
Nothing.
I don't have a problem helping my parents out. They need it. I ain't no damn mooch. Fuck out of here.
True, too. But yeah. Any last words before we head out for tonight, Maxwell?
No, I think we had a pretty good show. We talked about what we needed to talk about, and we went through some interesting things and had a good time discussing and debating.
And let's get MLB back. No CBA. I hate CBA.
No CBA. Yeah.
Utah Mavic got a new mascot today.
What happened, Kenny?
The Utah Mavic guy got a new mascot today.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate you tuning in, Rob. Kenny does as well.
Yeah, I just need to get ready for bed, You know what I mean, Maxwell?
Oh, yeah. I'm getting there, too. Bedtime.
You know who has to work in the morning?
Kenny.
I need to go milk the cows. Am I wrong, Max?
Yeah. Milk them cows, Kenny.
I don't actually milk cows. I'm just making a joke. Do you like cow milk?
I don't know. I haven't had it.
You don't like why?
What do you mean? I drink milk all the time, Kenny. What kind of question is that?
I'm being stupid.
That's fine. It's fine.
It's 10:30.
I know.
I'm sorry. I was about to say, if you didn't have cow milk, I'm gonna take a trip down to your town. You should have went up to UP after you got done for your Gaylord trip. Max.
Yeah. What about my Gaylord trip?
You should come to UP afterwards.
Well, I had to get back to school, and my mom and dad were driving, so yeah, Russ is back in the league. Sacramento Kings, yeah, a 1-year deal worth $3.6 million. So it's
What
gonna
do
be
you think
interesting.
about that?
It's gonna be interesting to see what his role is because the Kings have a bunch of guards. They might trade someone before the season, but I don't know.
Trade. The Lakers need a guard.
Yeah. You see who retired today? Malcolm Brogdon. The Knicks could have used Russell Westbrook. But too late. Oh well.
Oh, well. Oh, well.
But yeah.
Okay. Want to head out for the night?
Yeah. Down and out. So
But yeah. Any last words before we head out? Maxwell, any last words? Any last words of encouragement?
no, I don't have any last word. Encouragement. I'm encouraging. I'm gonna encourage MLB fans to stay strong. You know, if we have a lockout in 2026, so stay strong. Hopefully, everything gets settled, and we'll have good baseball, and maybe the Dodgers won't win it all every year. So yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna put our link to our video in the comments when we're heading out. What do you think about that, Max? Our video's live up. Got
There
some
we
good
go.
takes. Got some Ken Dog funny takes about I forgot what word is, right, Max? Sorry, I'm bad at words.
No, you're good.
But yeah, I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of the week. We'll talk to you in the next video next week where Ken Dog Sports is going to pick some good games. Am I wrong, Max?
You were not wrong.
Who does the Browns play next week, Max?
Who they play?
Yeah.
They play the Miami Dolphins.
Next week, I'm talking about.
Well, they play the I think they play the Patriots.
Oh,
We're gonna get ripped apart by the Patriots. I know that.
Hey, if you guys win next week and lose next week, you might get your team get fired.
I don't know, man. Kevin Denise Stefanski needs to go, though. The Ivy Code needs to go. Him and Paul DeBodesta, the chief strategy officer. He was actually a baseball analytical nerd, but we hired him to run football, and he doesn't even live in Cleveland. He lives in San Diego, so it makes no sense. So
then you have a bye week.
Yeah. The Ivy Code. Kenny, are you a fan of the Ivy Code?
Sure, why not?
Why would you be a fan of that? It hurts my football. It's hurting my football team. They're doing, you know what, Kenny? You know what they're doing? They're doing an experiment. They want to see if this Ivy League dream, this Ivy League code, can work in football. They want to see if their analytical bullcrap can work in the NFL. They're experimenting with my football team, a football team that I'm a diehard fan of, and they're just using it as an experiment. They're not even trying to win. They're just using it as an experiment. It's so weird. It's so bad. And then our owner, Jimmy Haslam, doesn't even see it. He's being put on strings. So, bro.
Hey, I got some good news. This might be the last week of 2 Monday Night Football games.
Really?
What do you think
Kenny,
about that?
do you know we're still live? Because if
I know.
like 5 minutes ago, you said, I think we're ready to end.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, at least nothing bad happened.
And then you said any last words to me, and I've said so many words since then.
I'm sorry, Max.
It's fine.
At least nothing bad happens.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, we're heading out now, finally. But yeah, love you guys. Be yourself. Be yourself. Don't be others. Go Packers, go Lakers, go Tigers, go Ravens, go Pistons. Max?
Yeah.
This is Max. This is Ken Dog. Here is Ken Dog Sports.
Sir.
Bah.